Hello, and welcome again to the Solar Man. You know, the way I see it sometimes is that I'm saying something that you're thinking. So here's another one. Are femons delusional? Well, of course they are. They've been delusional for hundreds of years. But in what way? Well, they think they're perfect. They think they do nothing wrong. They don't have to take responsibility for anything because they don't do anything wrong. It's always somebody else or something else that is the problem, not them. Ring a bell, guys? So I'm just going to pick one off the top of my head about femons, and here's one. Can femons park a car? Now come on, stop that laughing in the back there. It's not funny. Well, from my experience through my life, and it doesn't seem to matter what country you're driving in, the answer is not very well. They're alright if you get a great big space where you can get 8 cars in, but when you get down to maybe a 2-car space and they got to get their 1 car in there, they're not too sure how to get around to do it. It takes them forever sometimes. And I think that most men all know that, but we're not allowed to say it. You've only got to go online and you can find loads of videos about it. And I'm sorry, but they are funny. And when you consider the length of time the car has been invented and been on the road, and the long time that women drivers have driven on the road, you'd think they'd be able to park by now. And even the government and even the insurance companies are hiding the fact. And yet, all us guys know it. But the reason they can't park, even though they've been driving on the road for many years, is because they haven't accepted that they have trouble parking. They'll always find another excuse, say for instance, maybe it's the steering wheel or it's the car. It's never them. If they'd accepted that they got a bit of a problem about parking, then they would have all been able to park by now, because they would probably have to go on a small little course to help them park. You see, they have to take responsibility that they can't park very well. Not all of them, but a good percentage of them. And I'll be quite honest, I do believe that driving skills of a femon is a bit dubious at best. If I have a femon in front of me or behind me when I'm driving, I give them plenty of room, because I've seen them do some real crazy maneuvers. Femon's brains work on emotion, and a lot of time the femon's brain is erratic, so therefore their driving will be erratic. And it all goes back to, we're all different on the planet. Males had different things to do, and so did femons. And it goes back to the bow and arrow, really, or the spear. But I won't go into that. I've done a video on that before. But you can't fix something if you deny it's broken in the first place, can you? But that's why the entertainment industry is very broken right now, too. Movies that come out are absolutely terrible and they bomb. Usually the director is a femon, so they make the film about a femon and femons. And of course they're pushing a narrative, of course. And other people don't find it very entertaining. So it bombs. But they don't take responsibility for it. They blame other people. They think the movie was great. So they make another movie. And it's exactly the same. And it bombs too. And that's just a recurring thing that's going to happen. And you'd think that they notice and finally realize, hey, maybe us femons aren't perfect after all. Well, if you consider how long the car's been on the road and how long femons have been driving them and they still can't park, I wouldn't get your hopes up anytime soon that the penny will drop. Of course, the entertainment industry hasn't got that long left anyway. It's almost dead, isn't it? Femons and woke people have killed it. Comedy died a long time ago. And you very rarely get a real funny femon, do you? So the only way I can see things getting much better is that femons become aware, and I don't see that happening. Anyway, guys, tell me about what you think and your experience about that sort of thing, especially the parking and the driving. You see, when you create a movie, you have to sort of think outside the box. You can't create it like paint by numbers. I mean, I don't know, maybe we'll just get used to terrible movies. Take it easy. I say, valet, park my brand new Lamborghini, will you?
Oh, that's a pretty colour.
Oh, God. It's okay, I'll park it myself.